They are the future of the monarchy.
They wanted to speak to every person, they wanted to meet every person. They were remarkably encouraging.
Actually, in William and Kate, you see a future king and queen who are driving it forward and taking it on to the next step.
Princess Charlotte's future in the royal family is filled with exciting possibilities. As third in line to the throne, could she one day become queen? Or will she take on another significant title like the Princess Royal? With her growing presence and the legacy of her grandmother, Princess Diana, what role will she play in shaping the monarchy's future? The enduring legacy of Princess Diana. Princess Diana's legacy is deeply connected with her humanitarian work, which redefined the role of a royal in the 20th century. She wasn't just a figurehead of the British monarchy. She was a global symbol of compassion, using her platform to bring attention to issues that others often overlooked. Diana's work not only shaped the perception of the royal family, but also changed how the world viewed charity, activism, and empathy. Diana's approach to charity was revolutionary. Unlike other royals who often kept their distance from the struggles of ordinary people, Diana got up close and personal with the causes she championed. She was known for shaking hands with those suffering from HIV or AIDS, at a time when the disease was misunderstood and feared. Her visits to hospitals and AIDS patients were groundbreaking, breaking taboos and sparking a much-needed conversation about the disease. She didn't just raise awareness, she helped remove the stigma surrounding it. Her compassion extended to many other areas, and she became the face of various causes that needed visibility. Diana threw her support behind charities focused on children, homelessness, and mental health. One of her most notable contributions was her advocacy for the homeless, especially through her long association with Centerpoint, a charity for young homeless people. She also worked tirelessly for the Leprosy Mission and the National AIDS Trust, tirelessly raising awareness and funds. Diana's empathy extended beyond the borders of Britain. Her global impact was undeniable. She traveled to places where few public figures dared to go, using her position to bring attention to global issues. In the mid-1990s, Diana's work in landmine clearance became one of her most significant campaigns. She took her message directly to war-torn countries, including Angola, Bosnia, and Zimbabwe, speaking out about the dangers of landmines and advocating for their removal. Her willingness to stand in minefields with no protective gear to raise awareness was both shocking and brave.
Ban landmines. The princess has found the cause she's been looking for, and a new relaxed but hard-working image.
It was a testament to her courage, but also to her belief in the power of direct action. Her approachability was key to her impact. Diana didn't carry herself like a distant royal. She was warm, open, and relatable. Her work with HIV or AIDS patients and landmine victims, in particular, showed the world that she saw people not as subjects or statistics, but as human beings with real, urgent needs. She often chose to connect with people on a personal level, holding their hands, hugging them, and looking them in the eye. This personal touch made her a beloved figure not just in Britain, but all over the world. Her public image wasn't just shaped by her charity work, it was transformed by it. When Diana first married Prince Charles, she was seen as just another glamorous royal. But as her public engagements began to focus on these important humanitarian issues, Diana became much more than that. She wasn't just a princess in a tiara, she was a force for change. Her efforts to make a difference in the lives of the neglected turned her into a global icon for activism and compassion. Even after her separation from Prince Charles in 1992 and later her divorce in 1996, Diana's dedication to her causes never wavered. Her resilience and continued presence in public life made her even more respected. She remained a patron of several key organizations, including the English National Ballet and the Royal Marsden Hospital, and continued her charity work until the end of her life. In the year before her death, Diana was more active than ever in campaigning against landmines. Her 1997 trip to Angola, where she walked through minefields to raise awareness, made international headlines.
In 1997, Princess Diana shocked the world by walking through a minefield in Angola.
Her final public engagements included speaking at a landmines conference in London, meeting with Mother Teresa in New York, and visiting Bosnia, where she continued her work on landmine clearance. It was clear that Diana's commitment to these causes was not a phase, it was her life's work. Her tragic death in 1997 was a profound loss to the world, but her legacy lives on in the charitable organizations she supported and the causes she championed. At her funeral, representatives of the charities she worked with walked behind her coffin, a final tribute to the countless lives she touched. Diana's ability to blend royalty with humanity was truly groundbreaking. and her work continues to inspire people all over the world to advocate for those in need. Diana didn't just change public perceptions of the royal family, she redefined what it means to be a public figure. Her empathy, accessibility, and genuine commitment to humanitarian causes made her one of the most beloved and influential figures of the 20th century. The rising star of the royal family. Princess Charlotte, the second child of the Prince and Princess of Wales, has quickly become one of the most captivating figures in the British royal family. From the moment she was born on the 2nd of May, 2015, at 8:34 in the morning at St. Mary's Hospital in London, she was destined to become a beloved public figure, weighing 8 pounds, 3 ounces. Charlotte's arrival was an exciting event for the royal family and for the world. However, it's not just her early beginnings that have caught the public's attention. It's how she's growing up and shaping her role in the monarchy. Princess Charlotte's presence in the royal family is emblematic of a new era. As the younger sister of Prince George, Charlotte is learning the ropes of royal life in an environment that's far more visible and accessible than in previous generations. Over the past few years, she's blossomed into a confident, charming, and approachable young royal, a stark contrast to the traditional and often reserved roles of past generations. One of her first significant moments in the public eye came just a couple of months after her birth. On the 5th of July, 2015, Charlotte was christened at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene in Sandringham, a traditional royal venue. Dressed in the royal christening gown, she was baptized with water from the River Jordan by the Archbishop of Canterbury, the Most Reverend Justin Welby. The occasion was a perfect blend of royal tradition and new beginnings, marking the start of Charlotte's journey as part of the royal family. From this early age, it was clear that Princess Charlotte's public appearances would be more than just ceremonial. The royal family has been mindful of sharing glimpses of their life, especially their time at Anmer Hall in Norfolk, where the princess is often photographed by her mother, the Princess of Wales. These personal snapshots have allowed the public to connect with Charlotte in a more intimate way, revealing a playful and loving family dynamic. Through these photos, Charlotte's growing confidence and charm are already apparent, with her delightful smile and easy demeanor catching the attention of the public. Charlotte's first overseas tour took place in September 2016, when she joined her parents and older brother on an official visit to Canada. This was a significant moment in her royal journey, as it was her first appearance on the world stage. At just over a year old, Charlotte made a lasting impression with her adorable interactions, and her confidence in public was apparent. The media took notice of how at ease she seemed in such a formal setting, making her debut overseas an important milestone in her public life. But it wasn't just her debut tour that caught the attention of the world. Her growing role in the royal family is becoming more evident with each public appearance. Whether she's attending royal events or simply accompanying her family on trips, Charlotte is slowly stepping into her future role. Her family-focused appearances, often seen holding her mother's hand or playfully interacting with her brother, have made her a favorite of the public, not just for her royal status, but for the way she connects with others. In July 2017, Charlotte joined her family once again for an official visit, this time to Poland and Germany. This trip marked another important step in her public life, as she continued to take on her growing royal responsibilities. Each time she appears with her family, it's clear that she is becoming more comfortable and confident in her role. Her natural charm and poised presence have been a key part of her appeal, and with each new appearance, she seems more and more at ease in the spotlight. The media has already begun drawing comparisons between Charlotte and her late grandmother, Princess Diana. Diana, known for her warmth, kindness, and ability to connect with people from all walks of life, was often described as the people's princess. Charlotte, though only a child, has already begun to show some of the same qualities. Her interactions with the public, whether it's a simple wave or a cheeky smile, have drawn praise from the media for how approachable and relatable she seems. Many see in her the same genuine warmth that made Diana one of the most beloved members of the royal family. Despite the comparisons, Charlotte is her own person, and she is quickly carving out her own role in the monarchy. She is growing up in a time when royal life is more transparent and the public has greater access to the family. Charlotte represents a shift in the royal family, a transition to a new generation of royals who are not only involved in traditional royal duties, but are also seen as modern and relatable figures. As she matures, Charlotte will likely play a larger role in official engagements, state occasions, and charitable work. One of the key factors contributing to Charlotte's growing public presence is the changing way the royal family engages with the media and the public. The Prince and Princess of Wales have been mindful of sharing their family life with the public, offering a rare glimpse into their personal moments. This has allowed Charlotte to grow up in the public eye in a more natural and comfortable way. The Princess of Wales, in particular, has shared personal photos of her children, giving people a chance to connect with Charlotte as she navigates growing up in such a unique position. Princess Charlotte is without a doubt a key figure in the new generation of royals. As she continues to grow and take on more responsibilities, her presence in the royal family will only become more significant. What's clear is that she represents a shift in the monarchy, one that combines the elegance and tradition of the past with a modern and approachable sensibility for the future. Her natural confidence, her genuine warmth, and her growing role in public life make her a royal to watch in the years to come. How Princess Charlotte carries forward Diana's values. Princess Charlotte is quickly proving to be a miniature version of her late grandmother, Princess Diana, and the resemblance is impossible to ignore. At the Together at Christmas carol service hosted by her mother, Princess Kate Middleton, on December 6, Charlotte captured attention with her striking look, both in appearance and attitude. As she passed by a photographer, the young princess gave a stare so similar to Diana's famous Spencer stare that it instantly sparked comparisons across social media. A fan account shared a side-by-side comparison of Charlotte's sharp look with an iconic image of Diana giving a photographer a similar gaze. Many fans were quick to point out how the same intensity and gaze ran through the generations, with one comment saying, "Aw, those eyes are the same for Diana and Charlotte." Others saw resemblances to other family members, with some even noting that Charlotte looked like her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. But what truly stands out is how Charlotte is growing up to reflect the very core values that made Diana so beloved. Princess Charlotte's personality already mirrors many of Diana's best qualities, including her warmth, kindness, and natural ability to connect with people. Diana was known for her compassion and humility, and these values seem to be shaping Charlotte as she grows. Diana's influence is particularly evident in Charlotte's interactions with the public. Her charming smile, sweet wave, and ability to handle the spotlight with grace all echo her grandmother's genuine and down-to-earth nature. In fact, Kate and William have been intentional about passing on Princess Diana's values to their children. In a 2017 documentary, William spoke openly about making sure his children know about Diana and the powerful impact she had on their family. He shared that he often talks to George and Charlotte about their grandmother, reminding them that they had two grandmothers in their lives, and it's important for them to know about Diana's legacy. This speaks to a deeper commitment from Kate and William to raise their children with the same principles of love, care, and humility that Diana embodied. Charlotte's upbringing also reflects Diana's values of parenting. Kate and William are dedicated to giving their children a normal upbringing, much like Diana did with her own sons, William and Harry. Diana was always determined to keep her children grounded despite their royal status, and it's clear that Kate and William are following in her footsteps. In fact, a source revealed that the couple has drawn inspiration from Diana's approach to motherhood, ensuring that their kids have as much of a normal childhood as possible while still embracing their royal roles. This emphasis on family and kindness was clearly evident at the Christmas carol service. Charlotte and Kate were dressed in matching red coat dresses, which seemed to symbolize not only their close bond, but also the continuing legacy of strong, compassionate women in the royal family. At the event, Charlotte was a source of strength to her mother, who had been undergoing cancer treatment. This kind of quiet support and maturity at such a young age is reminiscent of Diana's own nurturing spirit. As one royal expert noted, Charlotte seems to have inherited the same maturity that Winston Churchill once remarked upon in a young Queen Elizabeth II, his own remarkable observation of a child showing wisdom beyond her years. As Princess Charlotte grows, it's clear that she is becoming a perfect blend of royal tradition and the warm, compassionate spirit of Princess Diana. Just like Diana, Charlotte doesn't shy away from the spotlight, but she does so with a humility and charm that draws people to her. She shows that you don't have to be distant or untouchable to be royal. You can lead with kindness and still be beloved by all. In this way, Princess Charlotte is not only the royal family's future, but also a reminder of the enduring values that Princess Diana brought to the monarchy. Whether it's her loving relationship with her family, her graceful public appearances, or her innate ability to connect with others, Charlotte reflects the values of compassion, humility, and kindness that made Diana such a beloved figure. As she matures, Charlotte is poised to carry these qualities forward, reminding the world that royalty can be just as much about love and care as it is about tradition. A symbol of progress in the modern monarchy. While it's still uncertain whether Princess Charlotte will ever become queen, the future holds some fascinating possibilities. As the third in line to the throne, Charlotte's role in the royal family could evolve in unexpected ways. If her older brother, Prince George, doesn't have children or chooses to resign, Charlotte would rise to second in line and could eventually ascend the throne. This would mark an incredibly significant moment in British history, one that would signal a change in royal leadership. But even if Charlotte never becomes queen, her role in the royal family is sure to be an important one. One prestigious title she could inherit is that of the Princess Royal, a title typically given to the eldest daughter of the reigning monarch. This title holds a lot of historical significance, much like the Prince of Wales title for senior male royals. Currently, the Princess Royal title is held by Princess Anne, but it's not automatically passed down through generations. Instead, it's bestowed by the reigning monarch. Since King Charles III has no daughters, the title will likely remain in suspension once Princess Anne passes. But as Prince William ascends to the throne, many believe Princess Charlotte will be granted this prestigious title, recognizing her role as the eldest daughter of the monarch and marking her growing importance within the royal family. Looking ahead, Princess Charlotte's future in the monarchy could be groundbreaking. As a potential future leader, she represents a new era for the royal family, especially with the changing dynamics of royal succession. The monarchy has seen a shift toward gender equality in recent years, particularly with the changes in the rules of succession. For the first time in history, the gender of a royal child no longer determines their place in line. This means that Charlotte, as Prince William's eldest daughter, is firmly in line to succeed him, regardless of the fact that her older brother is a male. This change is symbolic of broader shifts in society, where gender equality is becoming more ingrained in many areas of life, including the royal family. Princess Charlotte stands at the intersection of tradition and progress. She is poised to play a major role in the future of the monarchy, not only as a royal family member, but also as a representation of modern values in a centuries-old institution. Her position as a female heir reflects the changing face of leadership in the royal family, where merit and birthright matter more than gender. As we look toward the future, it's clear that the royal family is evolving. Gone are the days when only male heirs could inherit the throne. Princess Charlotte represents a new chapter, where women are equally considered for leadership roles. She is a symbol of progress and modernity, reminding us that the monarchy, while steeped in history, is adapting to the times. Whether or not she becomes queen, Charlotte's presence in the royal succession signals a bright future for the British monarchy, one that is more inclusive, progressive, and in touch with the values of today's world. With so many possibilities ahead, it's exciting to think about Princess Charlotte's future. Will she continue Princess Diana's legacy, or will she redefine what it means to be a royal? What do you think her role will be in the monarchy? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more royal updates.